Welcome, my beautiful Taurus. How are you? This is CJ. Thank you for joining me on my channel. It is time for our mid-month November through the end of December money and career. And yes, this is a little bit longer than I normally read. I read, roughly mid-month to mid-month, but we're extending it to the end of the year because during one of my readings, it came to me to do an annual money review. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that in December. So for that reason, this energy is going to resonate from the time you see it until the end of the year. Okay? Remember, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Taurus. And this is 11/8, which is the full moon beautiful lunar eclipse in Taurus, which I was up early this morning to see. I hope you saw it. And I've been working with this Taurian energy, which, you're ruled by Venus, right? You're also second house energy, which is about abundance, comfort, stability, security. So perfect time to do the money and career readings. And that's what we're getting into. And I hope you enjoyed. If you do, please hit the like button. I want to remind you that in all of this end of the year stuff that we're getting, we will do the annual reviews, the solstice readings, so on and so forth. And now the money review, which is interesting that came to me, but that's solstice. If you hit the subscribe and the notification button, you will be enrolled into the free read giveaway that I do for the solstice and the equinox. Okay, let's get started. And yeah, I know. In the weekly readings, if you haven't checked them out, October 31st through November 13th, that includes this week. But there was so much energy, I couldn't separate the week. So I just did a 2-week reading all in once. I did tap into the 11/8 energy for you with that full moon eclipse, but I am doing it again because it is on the day. So let's get into it and find out what our Moonology deck would like to say. Remember, general reading, and if it doesn't resonate, please go check your Venus, as I said, or your moon. Don't let pride get in your way. A full moon in Leo. Okay, so let's see what this is. Something about, remember, full moons are about closure, right? We're about closure, accomplishment, goals. And it's also about, in this moon, more than any other, releasing what does not serve us, right? Changes are happening. And one of the difficult things is to let go of things just because we're attached to them in so many ways. And you may feel like it's going to take something away from you. But in reality, it's the birth of a new Taurus. We're all going through it. We're all releasing things. Some things you're like, yep, that can go. Those people can go. This job can go. This, this feeling of lack can go because this is money and career. But there's some things that we're just like, yeah, but you sound like you start getting that whiny thing in your voice. But I really want to keep this. Yeah. There is the advice. Don't let pride get in the way of the growth, of the beauty, of the next pattern for you. The garden and the gate. What was I just saying about I really don't want to lose this? This is such a card of abundance, affluence, joy, beauty, right? And what you're looking at is a young lady who is able to go through the gate and start a new adventure. There is nothing keeping her trapped in this beautiful garden except for herself. She holds the key to the gate around her neck. She can choose to stay in this abundance, which it's absolutely great to rest on your laurels, so to speak, and enjoy your abundance, right? To enjoy what you've brought in, to enjoy your success. But then there is what's around the corner. I've done this in this amount of time, or I've done this so far, or wow, I accomplished something I never thought I would, to now seeing the card saying, hey, there's something better. There's more adventure. Interesting there, Taurus. Very interesting. Okay, let us get our Maruka X. So because of the length of time, I'm pulling 3 oracle cards, and then we will clarify the oracle cards with the tarot, and I'll clarify the tarot as needed. Okay, as always, I'll give you any numerology or any other symbols that comes along through this through these messages. And yeah, I'm in my little desk. because in the States, it's election day and everyone's home today. So there's a lot of energy upstairs. Motivator. Oh my gosh. There are, I don't know, 100 plus cards in this deck. And in the fire sign readings, I think it's Aries and Leo. Aries and Leo, the motivator came out. So you may want to go check if you have any placements. And here's Leo, full moon in Leo. So here, if you have any placements in Aries, maybe you're on the cusp there, but I would check it out. This card has come out. This is the third time in all of these. And flipped out, like Spirit was like, phew. So motivator. I'm going to pull all the cards and then we'll read them. I'm surprised, but also giggling at how the universe works. A loss. Okay. Well, that could be where the pride is. Something that didn't go your way. Well, all right, we'll go with it. Counselor and entertainer. Okay. All right, here we go. Motivator, as I said, first one out. All right, so motivator. There is a skill you possess that the world needs. Make sure you share it. Consider a career in coaching, speaking, lobbying, activism, or mentoring. You may be in need of motivation yourself or needing inspiration. This is the motivator card. And that could be in a team, that can be at work, this can be, even if you're remote working still, there's always that one person that rallies the team to keep all their spirits up because they're not connected to one another. I mean, that's still this thing, by choice or otherwise. So many people are still working remotely. So you always need that social interaction, whether it's virtual or preferably physical. Now, we have loss. It's the second card out. So you may feel like you've lost an opportunity, a client. There may be a financial loss. This is expect, or maybe you've received recently a financial turmoil. A job loss could make it difficult to keep control of your money, or you may have to work really hard to make ends meet. Well, the whole world is really working hard to make ends meet, quite frankly. This is a time of high inflation and recession, and it is it's coming to the forefront with the cost of things going up more and more and more, right? Things are getting so expensive, and many people are having trouble making ends meet, so they're working 2 and 3 jobs in order to get the amount of money that they were making before. It's a big theme in overemployment, as they call it, overemployment, a debate about this. But in some cases, you've got to do what you got to do, right? So you may feel like that's something, there may have been something that just didn't go the way you wanted it to go, and your pride potentially got in the way of you admitting it so you can move on to the next step. But we'll see what the tarot says. In this, you have counselor and entertainer, which is interesting to have those combos come out. Counselor, may be time for some emotional healing or of your own, or release the past. Careers in counseling, psychic work, energy healing may appeal to you. Your mental or emotional troubles could be blocking your abundance. So isn't it interesting? You have counselor and motivator here. Then we have entertainer. Put yourself out there and bring out the best in you so you can get noticed. You could be drawn to careers in theater, dancing, music, or any type of entertainment. Is there a talent you could turn into money? Time to think outside of the box. Time to find those skills, dust off that resume perhaps. Maybe it's time to tap into an old skill set that you had as a child, or that you had in school or even in college, and find a way to bring joy. I'm feeling motivator and counselor to me are feeling like either you're that person that's motivating and counseling everybody and helping them and getting them through this period, what feels like a period of loss, or you're seeking this in order to reconnect with something that is well, they're saying unfamiliar, but it can't be unfamiliar if it's an old skill. Oh, got it. Unfamiliar. Yeah, taking a leap of faith to walk through the gate, not stay with the status quo. To maybe recognize it is time to move on, to recognize you might need to get the help that might motivate you, or counseling if it's financial, or career counseling, or even counseling through HR as far as how you can move up the ladder and what you need to do to make it to the next position, using the resources around you that will make you feel a little uneasy. Like, I've got to step through this door. I have to take a leap of faith. And this, regardless of whether this is something, you played karaoke or piano or something in school, wherever this may be, or even if you're interested in going into the entertainment business, it really is about shining your light, right? Showcasing your talents, showing others how fabulous you are. I love that. So cool. All right, let us get into the tarot. See how they wanted to find these with this. Wow. Motivator with the Two of Fire, the Two of Wands. I love this for you. Let's get all the cards. Let's do that. Two of Wands. That's great. All right, thank you, Spirit. The Lost, the Knight of Air, the Knight of Swords. There's some action happening here. It's about that. Really, it is about taking action. Moving forward. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. They want it this way. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. I'm with you. The Entertainer and the High Priestess. I love this card for you. Okay. Here we go. See, what else do we have here? Spirit, angels, guides for our Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, money, mid-month. Thank you. Wow, love it. Page of Pentacles, perfect. And the Seven of Cups. Okay, so we're going to get into what this is in just a second. Let's start with the Motivator and the Two of Wands, or Two of Fire in this deck. Couldn't ask for a better card to be associated with the Motivator if this is what you've aligned to. This is, as I say in general readings, Two of Wands, holding that Ace of Wands in reserve, knowing that you have the power, once you make the choice, to take the action with that Ace of Wands. So let's read the card. Taking the next steps. Bold and ambitious choices. Say that 3 times real fast. Partnering with others who share your dreams, expanding your plans, continue to move forward. Yeah. Get motivated, be motivating. Love this. Okay. Now, with this loss, here's the Five of Swords. This is a poor decision. An unwise choice, a better way that will make you happier. Avoid people who lack integrity or who have questionable motives, right? So this could be the pride of either you not recognizing an unwise choice, or you also maybe not recognizing that where you're working or where your team is, or the people that you've surrounded yourself with for career, for business, for money, advice, or whatever, do not have your best interest at heart. The counselor here is your Knight of Air, Knight of Swords. Right? How perfect is that? Spoken word, speaking, encouraging, emotional healing, right? Releasing things. And this is decisive, focused, driven event that will move forward with great speed. Choose intellectual responses to challenges rather than emotional. Sudden or unexpected changes, and review your options carefully. The Knight of Air coming through. That is perfect for not only seeking advice, giving advice, receiving advice, and then moving forward. Entertainer, we have the High Priestess. Meditate and turn inward to discover your soul's true desire. This is not the time for action. Develop your intuitive gifts and trust the wisdom that you receive. So in this case, if you're aligning with the entertainer, and all of this combines together, but they all are 3 different, or 4 now, individual energies. The entertainer, about shining, finding, putting yourself out there, bringing out the best so you can get noticed, right? So that requires a little bit of action, but the time to think outside of the box and to tap into some kind of energy for you with the High Priestess here, aligning to your higher truth. What do you really love to do? Where are your intuitive gifts? What do you know that you can bring out and shine out there into the world? Now here with the 7 of Cups and the Garden and the Gate, you have so many choices. Stop procrastinating or over-analyzing, and get clarity on what you desire and move forward. Get clarity. Tap into your higher gifts. Take the action. Remove anybody that doesn't really work in your vibe, or admit to any mistakes you've made, and get out of that feeling and just move forward, right? And here you have so many choices here. There might be too many, and that could be why you're choosing to stay where you are. And here with the full moon in Leo, we have the Page of Pentacles, which is lovely energy, right? The Page, scholarly, cheerful, dependable, can be a little mischievous, right? Because it's a younger, more youthful energy. Time to get to work. An excellent opportunity presents itself. Happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarship, a new area of study. There may be many choices for you in this energy. There is something about this, perhaps an unwise choice, perhaps somebody around you who isn't for your highest good. There may be someone on your team or someone at work that's making you feel less than in some way, shape, or form, I'm feeling. But gosh, you have the Knight of Air here, just willing to move through. The High Priestess and the 7 of Cups are asking you to align and find your higher truth. And this Page of Pentacles is a lovely card to see in a money reading, because this is the new start. This is the new beginning. This is the new of everything for you. Wow. All right, let me pull the other cards. You know, my favorite card here, besides seeing the Page of Pentacles and the High Priestess, is that 2 of Fire. Taking the next step, bold and ambitious choices. That is you choosing to walk through that gate. That's where that is aligned for sure. And you have 2 and 2 here with the High Priestess. Yeah, there is an illusion that you are trapped, but you are not. This is thinking that you have to stay where you are. This is thinking that things are not going to work out for you. But it's false, because all you have to do is pop those. You're not really as tethered and tied as you think you are. It's a choice. Wow, when we pulled that Don't Let Pride Get in Your Way, it really came out in a way that I did not expect, in more ways than one. I'm sure you didn't either. And this may require, with this lunar eclipse, a little bit of soul searching. It is still Scorpio season, so there are secrets, there are depths, there's energy that will come out, information that will come out, and you'll be like, where on earth did that come from? Why am I thinking this? You know, it's just like, it feels like realizations are happening. People are showing you their true selves. When people show you who they are, believe them. Believe them. Don't, a hard lesson that I learned, as much as you may be a spiritual being and see the light, that does not mean you cannot recognize that people are on their path at the level of understanding and where they've aligned themselves in their timeline. Doesn't mean you're on that same timeline. It certainly is wonderful for you to be able to help them and to be part of them if that's what you're called to. But it does not mean you need to stay in that energy, right? Look at this. I love this for you. Justice. A win-win. And in your favor. Look at that coming through. Beautiful. A Libra, potentially. You know, that very well could be a Libra that is helping you, but it is also a karmic justice too. If you have a contract or anything with this new Page of Pentacles coming through, double check everything, dot the I's, cross the T's, just make sure everything is aligned for you. But I'm really feeling like all of this, you know, taking the next steps, aligning with the Page of Pentacles energy, making the choice to go through the gate, it's a win for you. And yeah, because you are the magician. Magic is around you, Taurus. What do you want to create? What do you want to create? Where are those intuitive gifts? What money do you want to achieve? Right? Look at all these beautiful messages. The Knight moving you forward, the motivation, and the Two of Wands here. I mean, motivation and wands go together. Without a doubt. There's a synchronicity right there. Okay, let me give you some numbers. We're going to leave it there. As I said before, the twos, so something about a partnership or the, you know, building on that. 3 and 3. Oh, I'm sorry. It wasn't 3 and 3. It's it's 2 and 2. And 2, 2. Oh, 1 and 11. Yes. So ones. New beginnings. And taking the first steps with the twos. The High Priestess and then the action. Downloading what it is and then actioning that. Beautiful. And yeah, this Eight of Swords and pride, it's an illusion. Let that go. Let it go. Because the most important card that you have right here for you is you are the magician. There's magic all around you, Taurus. You just need to tap into it. All right. I'm going to let it go there. Please remember to hit the like button if this resonated in any way. And also for that solstice to hit the subscribe and notification bell so you can be entered into that, that free reading giveaway. All right? I send you abundant blessings. Enjoy this lunar eclipse. I know it's change. Sometimes it's uneasy, but it is powerful and magical. So I'll leave you there. Bye for now.